Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge. It's certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope that...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Garcia. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. And it's Balde. Balde tries to dink it through.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! Oh, they could be caught out here. Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fermin played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward. Not quite on the same wavelength. Balde. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ball comes in. Can he deliver? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Time to deliver. De Jong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde puts a cross in. Rafinha! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Rafinha had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Forward it goes. And here's Rafinha. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Big chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Pedri. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And he's what? Great chance! Oh, it's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Lewandowski. Balde tries a cross. Might be danger here. Pedri. Header! It's anyone's ball now. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Oh, great header! Oh, it's gone in! They have come roaring back! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Calmly anticipates. Valverde. Rafinha. Chouameni. Camavinga. Rudiger. Played towards the other side. Camavinga.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Courtois sends that a long way. Ooh, delicate chip through. Thinks about the shot. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodrigo, and the ball's come loose here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Balde played with finesse. That's a corner kick. Good reason for optimism here. Gets it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold, long ball upfield. Eder Militao have it back and can go again. Valverde shifted upfield. Oh, perfectly measured. Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha plays it in low. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Yamal. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Decent enough try.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski. That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Yamal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fran Garcia. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham spread out to the left. That is a great pick out. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Fran Garcia puts the ball in. Femi. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. He's through here. And it's Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Is the shot on? Chance, surely! And it's there! And then... The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflections.
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you usually...
So a very warm welcome to you, everybody who has joined us for our coverage of the opening day of Asian football's greatest gala. 16 hopeful nations, all vying to earn the title of the finest team in the continent. The game has certainly made rapid progress in this part of the world, and a winning team here will really have to be on its mettle. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, it's played into the area. He's dealt with that well. Played it again. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Played it. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. It could be in here. There's the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. He is onto it in a flash. Decent chance! That has been knocked clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Wood. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. launched into the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to dink it through. The less said about that pass, the better. And going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he deliver? Just about came out on top, but they were... Chance for a shot! Played out to the right. Cuts out the pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Chance here to counter. Proves too strong. Out of play for a goal kick. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Aim forwards. Played into space out wide. Wood. Well, they can break here. Tries a measured ball. Could be danger here. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get onto this? And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Strong running down that left flank. And he cuts out the supply.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's in plenty of space here.
New Zealand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Could move up a gear here, and that could set him on his way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Clipped into space. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they make their points on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less. So it has to be a point won as opposed to two lost.
Indonesia are approaching the second game from a position of uncertainty. A draw first up, so they are still in charge of their own destiny as they hit this, the pivotal match. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Truly a crunch game, a time for both sides to deliver.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them, so I think we might get something lively.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. Nice interception, well timed. Looks to the other side. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. He'll try to keep this alive. Danger averted for now. He's found the way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he deliver? And that's a good intervention. And the keeper beats it away. That's well done, really robust. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has found him in acres of space. And the keeper has it. Been drilled in. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Aim forwards. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards, spread out to the left. Done delicately, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a little undercooked. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Chance here to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Aim forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Driving on, a real charge here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Out to the left it goes. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Can he latch on to this? A chance to play it in. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's lofted through here. That's an excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, played right into his path. And he thumps it clear.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Ball's played through. That's good play. Needs a quality cross. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence They've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
And already we're underway here. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! Yes, it's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a great pick out. He's cut it out. Vicious ball here. It's really well cleared. Well timed, excellent interception. A win here so important to their ambitions. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Knocks it out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to get free. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Drip shot and goal! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's on his way! And that was very necessary. Played into the middle. And the keeper has it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. He's onto it in a flash. And the half-time whistle goes. So, views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back underway. Sweat chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Three 0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Wins the duel this time. He's found some space. Could be danger here. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. That dugout has had...
Referee's given a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Played out to the right. Out towards the flank. Deftly away. In with the challenge. Gets it away. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Probing pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, well measured. Can he big chance? It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's really well manoeuvred. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, good spread. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Clears it away. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gets into some space. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Here comes the corner. A header! And that has faded wide. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things to come. Well, they have done what they needed to do after a couple of draws, a win on the third match day, and that would normally take them through. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I would say, Peter, that it's not the ideal way to go through, but I'm sure if you were offered a passage to the knockout stages, you would take that.